Welcome to another episode of the Money Wheel Podcast. The journey to wealth starts here with your host, Don Shade.
Hello, my friend and future millionaire. Welcome to this episode of the Money Wheel. My name is Don Shade. Now, I've covered a lot of stuff here in the last couple episodes, and it's been a lot of, some of it technical, some of it customer related, some of it looking at it from your point of view. What I try to do is I'm putting together these podcasts as we're walking down this path of the $1 Million Roadmap is I try to look at it from every angle and cover everything that you're going to need moving forward. In other words, we look at it from your side, the guy who's building the course, handling the phone calls, how to handle the customer. And then we also flip the table and we look at things of how is the customer going to see it? What is it going to look like to them? Is it going to be a enjoyable process? What does your customer experience look like? The last part I want to cover here is don't get hung up on any of this stuff. If things start to be an issue, reach out to me, Don at moneywheelpodcast.com, and ask any questions you want to ask. And we'll get back to you and get things straightened out. Now, the last way that I want to look at things here, I want to look at it from a technical standpoint. And all you people that have been listening to this podcast, you know I'm not a technical guy, but we do need to handle that. So what I'm going to do for the next episode, I'm going to turn things over to my business partner, Kris, and let him walk you through what it takes to set up a survey the way we were talking about in the last couple episodes so that your customer has a good experience. And I'm sure in that podcast, he will tell you how to reach out to him if there's any issues, and he'll be glad to walk you through it. I give you a lot of information and a lot of steps on how to kill two birds with one stone, so to speak, when it comes to putting different things together and some of the experience that we've had along the way. What I don't want you to do is to become overwhelmed. If there's parts that you're getting hung up on, move on to the next part. Let's do what you know, do what you can do, and then we'll deal with everything else that is a hang up. What I don't want all this to do is get to be a roadblock to your dream. This is designed to help you sell more products, help you get better customers. It isn't designed to hang you up. And over the last couple episodes, I covered a lot of information. I don't want you to feel like it's just so much I can't handle it. Because sometimes when I'm learning something new and I'm moving forward, I'm trying to get something figured out, it feels that way to me. I need to walk away from it for a while. I need to get my head clear. I need to be able to set it up to work for me, so to speak. And you may have to do the same thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. But at least now I've made you aware of it. And I've made you aware of how to look at things from your point of view as the coach, the person selling the product, and also from your customer's point of view. And that's the main thing I wanted to do as we move forward here, creating your $1 Million Roadmap, because we're going to get to the point that I want you to be able to scale your business and kind of step back and let it run without you. That's the whole game plan here of building your $1 Million Roadmap. Well, this is just something to make you think. In the next episode, I'm going to turn things over to Kris, and he's going to explain the technical end of it, and we can keep moving forward from there. And he will tell you how to reach out to him if there's a problem with anything. And you can reach out to me, Don at moneywheelpodcast.com, and ask anything you're having an issue with. If I don't know the answer, I'll get you the answer from somebody on my team. That's everything I have for this episode of the Money Wheel. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening to the Money Wheel Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and like the podcast. For everything that was talked about in today's amazing show, Go to moneywheelpodcast.com and get today's show notes, past episodes, and most importantly, you can connect with Don Shade on all his social media platforms. Again, at moneywheelpodcast.com. If you are just looking to email Don, you can email him at don@moneywheelpodcast.com. For a list of all our tools we use in our business, you can go to moneywheelpodcast.com/resources. Again, thank you for listening to today's podcast, and see you in our next episode of the Money Wheel Podcast.